get one with an automatic gyroscopic mechanism.
Absolutely.
So that you don't get that up and down motion all the time.
Oh, no.
Which makes you sick.
Yeah.
Get it with a tripod too. You're not supposed to walk. There's no reason to walk. Why are you doing that?
You let me take my pictures and you'll take your
I
pictures.
have to watch that shit. Yeah.
It's very
Takes
steady.
good pictures.
Does that record your voice too?
Yes, it does.
You were just recorded?
I would like to say one thing before we continue.
Yes.
Today is July 17th, 1993, and in the country we have my mother-in-law Lily and my aunt-in-law Aunt Julia visiting us from California, and we're very happy that she made the trip to see us.
And your father-in-law
And
about to fall asleep.
Marty and mother and father and father-in-law Irving getting ready to fall asleep. That's okay. Enjoy yourself.
Chair too.
Relax. Okay, now everybody just continue talking naturally.
Now there's going to be
As soon as you say
a great
that,
silence.
Then that's right. As soon as you say that.
Next time walk in and just do it without
Yeah,
all the
that's right.
seeing,
You already got some very good.
How tall are
practice
these
about-
trees, I wonder?
What do you
Four
About
stories? 4 stories?
I'd say they go as high as 70 feet some.
Yeah.
When will they be ready for lumber?
7 stories.
Some of
70
them.
feet.
Yeah, some of them.
You want to burn it, Irving?
No, I'm saying he wants to build
I want to sell
something.
it.
He wants to build something, some furniture.
What have you got in that little shack?
There's a storage room. Everything that doesn't fit in the house.
Uh-huh.
Usually for outdoor
Formerly
tools.
an outhouse. huh?
Yard tools and things. You know, lawnmower, rakes. What's in the bags? What do you call that stuff? Horse shit.
Hello, baby. Hello. Oh, he's getting friendly. He's
Well,
so
guys,
sweet, I think.
This isn't too exciting. I'm going to have to cut and come back another
Yeah,
time.
that's enough. The call, cut back.
Halifax.
Peggy's
As soon
cold.
as she brings that out, everybody freezes up.
Not me.
Act natural. Act natural. Make believe she's not
It's
there.
natural
That's
for
right.
me to
What has she
freeze.
got, the back of my head or something? Where is she?
Just
And
keep
back of your head.
talking.
Oh, keep talking. I'm talking. I'm talking as fast as I can. What's that saying? I'm dancing as fast as I can.
Right, but don't you want Marty to be on the picture too?
Too bad she didn't have it when you were telling the story about your mother. You know, see?
Which story was that? You don't have to repeat the whole story, just the gist.
My mother and my
When
father.
Papa and Mama
Oh, oh.
separated.
Oh, those.
And then Papa comes back, you know, and reaps all the benefit of
Right.
family life. Is
Exactly.
even taken care of. And he wasn't there to even contribute a
That's
technical.
right, that's right. That's just what happened.
Now,
Tell a story.
Anyway, his epitaph reads, "He fought the good fight."
Oh, that's clever.
That's what he wanted. He
That's
told
what
us
he
to put
wanted.
it on there.
In fact, he was mobile and lucid up to the last 2 days. He was 92.
And
And on his deathbed, he was talking about those landlords. See, I'm going to get that
those
landlord.
bastards. He had an accent.
Oh, that sounds just like my father.
Those bastards.
That's the way my father sounded.
Ja, nicht kein Bastards, ja, nur Mamseren.
Not only that, he didn't have too much money. Never had a lot of money, certainly. And he had a ratty bank book that he used to go every day and take out $20, put in 20. His Social Security. He lived on Social Security at the end,
Right.
strictly. So he would go to the bank every day to get enough to live on, $20 for lunch, dinner, and stuff. He lived in a crummy hotel in Miami, you know, no meals. We tried to get him to go into one of those
Seniors.
Retirement hotels.
retirement hotels, but he couldn't afford.
He
He
wouldn't
figured he
do
couldn't
it.
afford it anyway.
No, but he wouldn't do
He
it.
wouldn't
Why?
do it.
Why would he
People are too old in there, he says,
That's right.
and he was 90 years old at the time. said, who wants to be with all them old people?
It was a young 90.
Yeah,
And where would I get the New York Times every day? Stuff like that. Now it's your turn.
Tell us something about
Yeah, tell us something about
yeah.
your family.
Growing up.
Tired of talking. She did. She was telling a
Oh,
story
yeah?
that she wrote a paper in school
Oh.
about her father. But we went through that.
Oh.
You know.
All right,
you about
if
my
nobody
father.
wants to
Anyway,
continue.
It's so nice. Yeah.
My grandfather, I
Right.
guess it would be,
Yeah.
and he lived.
Yeah.
I was only 4 years old when he died. I hardly remember him. He died at 37 with tuberculosis, which was rampant. And he was in the sweatshops in those days.
Yeah.
14
yeah,
hours a day
yeah,
work,
Yeah.
and he liked to play too.
Yeah.
All that good high living. 12 hours in a sweatshop and about 5 hours playing cards, and then you get 5 hours sleep maybe. And that was the end of him.
He didn't want to miss life.
Yeah, he wanted.
That's how the Catskills came into existence. People had tuberculosis. They went up, you know, and
Yeah,
they
right.
started a farm, and then they rented out a room or
Actually,
something. Yeah.
he and my mother and a few aunts and uncles and cousins bought a farm in Connecticut before this. This is before I was born yet. And they thought that would help his health. Didn't do much good. He was too far gone. He only lasted, after he bought the farm in Connecticut, he lasted about 5 years, that's all.
And then they went to Monticello.
Where he joined the Workman's Circle and is buried up there in their cemetery. They always had a cemetery, the Workman's Circle. I'm not a World War II buff, but I know a guy that is.
You like to think about when they do things about.
I don't have to look at myself on
yeah,
the
you don't
Want to go
inside.
down for posterity?
Yeah,
Videotape her now.
Yeah, you better not have that all wobbling all over the place.
That's right, otherwise we're going to be criticizing you.
Susan, we need more spawn.
Brian, pinch her. The video camera's on you. You missed your chance.
Sorry to interrupt your video, but that was mine.
Nancy worked out?
Abram, I'm dying to know what you found out. Oh, you know what I mean?
But also, I want to, you know, I want to start, you know, I don't want to start getting into things until I can really.
How are you?
What's been happening with you lately?
Nothing too exciting.
Oh.
No good trips, unfortunately.
We just got back from a cruise. Did you know that?
I know.
Yeah.
That was fun. It was enjoyable.
Very nice.
So where'd you go? She didn't exactly tell where you went, though.
Bar Harbor, Maine, Halifax, Nova Scotia,
Oh, nice.
Newport. 4 days.
Very nice.
So we'll try it again when we have more money.
Right. It's expensive.
Yeah,
Mother's made
it's cheaper if you go to the Caribbean.
The acting.
I got you in the act.
You got you wrong.
Anything good over there?
Good, delicious.
It is? Terrific. Ma, what are you going to make yourself?
Wait, who else wants a mimosa?
This looks beautiful. This looks like a work of art.
I made it.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
For my mother, very light on the champagne.
Never mind that stuff. Mind your own.
It's expensive.
Hey, man, when I get some food, okay? Are you in Julie?
Why don't you go sit on Daddy's lap until you Dave. Dave,
$26.
call Amy.
What?
please.
You mean after everything you made for
All right, go sit on Daddy's lap.
Insurance company was very good about it.
They got me right.
But it's great. This
So how are things in the Philadelphia schools?
No comment.
Okay.
mics in the car.
Constitutional law book?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I have it. Here I am doing my Martin Stein imitation.
Oh, you do it so well. In fact, you even look like me.
I've had years of practice watching.
But you know, I'm very jealous about, because all my cousins and everybody have gray hair in their beards and their heads, and I don't have any.
Whereas Brian walks.
Is there anything I could do about that?
Marty, look at it this way. At least you have hair.
Oh, okay, I see.
I have very little
some
left.
music on.
And I have one more question to ask you.
The radio
Which article did you find particularly interesting in that fascinating book? which I found very good too.
What, the Supreme Court?
Yes, it's wonderful.
I was actually reading about the Baki case on affirmative action.
That's wonderful.
I thought it was fascinating. Just
And the analyses and everything, you have to read them very slow, but I learned so much just by reading a few paragraphs. It's a great book.
neurons firing on a regular basis.
You know, you begin to realize that this whole country is based on constitutional law and that it's an evolutionary process, and change and everything else comes about, you know, so slow, but there's sort of like a reason and a dialectic to it. Don't you feel that?
I certainly do. I couldn't have said it better myself.
Oh, that was great, Brian. Here is a collection of cars from all my honored guests. A veritable caravan of cars. And of course that one there is my beautiful Mercury Sable.
After who died?
After Meyer died,
Uncle Mari.
Ida,
Oh no,
your great-grandmother.
she died before.
And I suppose you sacrifice some quality to get the real tiny one.
I understand this.
Michael?
Cousin.
Here he is. Here he is.
What?
Her son.
Welcome downstairs
One
with me.
son.
Oh, she's so funny. And yet they look so much.
Did you get this?
It's a lot.
Yeah, early.
What did you learn?
Nothing.
I learned
Yes,
the
I have a
names
million
of your
real nice.
great-great-grandparents.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't learn anything from me.
Meyer,
Older sister. Okay.
your great-grandfather Meyer, his parents
I remember Seth.
Isaac
Seth must have been a baby.
Uh-huh.
and
I remember the two little girls.
And where'd they come from?
His brothers. And then they
probably
eventually had a
Yemen,
boy.
that's where
They
he
broke up.
came from.
I see.
But that's his sister.
Do you know what they did for a
I
living?
don't know why I remember
No
that.
idea.
They were adorable,
But they
sweet
might
little
have been
girls.
furriers.
The senior citizens are known for, I think, a good portion of.
That makes
No,
sense.
On 22nd Street.
Oh, a video.
No private parking allowed. No trucking 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Only trucks. I want to go up in the truck and back up a little bit for the entrance. Chinese guy comes under me and he goes in there and parks himself, runs into the store to get something.
Are you saying that Chinese people don't know how to drive?
They know how to drive. They drive in the wrong place.
Ah.
And go through 2 lanes to get a third car in. She scrapes her car, and I brought the police there, and they took the evidence. I told them what happened, and I didn't follow it up. She collected money, no fault insurance. In all probability, she paid anyway for getting points in that accident.
There's an Orleans bracelet.
I think it's the son.
And in 50 years, everybody will be able to say, I knew her when she was a starving artist. And now each necklace is worth $15,000. However, $15,000 will get you a ride on the subway.
Right.